Hello class, I'm going to try to walk you through the course inside Blackboard so that you'll have a better understanding of all the tools that are available there and what all of the what should be icons at the top of the left-hand page mean and on the sidebar, and also actually inside the content, so that it'll be easier for you to navigate and you don't miss anything. So let me go ahead and share the screen. So when you share the application screen, you actually get this mirror effect here inside Blackboard Collaborate. So if you ever need to ask me a question, you can do this as well, and you can show me your screen, and I can see what's going on. But I'll go to the very top of the page, and on the very, very, very top, on the ribbon, I'm going to click on Content. Okay. So now I'm sharing my course with you. So let's look at everything very quickly. So you have the roster, course groups. If I want to create groups and make a new group, I can. Then this just means you can access the class. You may not be seeing this on your screen, but I'm going through it anyway. And then in Blackboard Collaborate, I don't want to press this, but you can join a session. As soon as I get a message out to you to form groups, I'll form groups inside the course, and you can go in and you can collaborate with each other, ask each other questions about, maybe something you didn't understand, or just get to know each other, because I know a lot of us aren't going out still that much, so at least you won't be alone. And I will send a course message to get the times that you all are available and the days. And then that way I'll try to break you up into groups like that, and then you can plan on meeting with each other if you choose to. Okay? Attendance, mark attendance, you don't need to worry about that. Announcements here, you do need to look at the announcements, and you click on it right below, and then it'll open up the most current announcements. Don't be clicking on everything like crazy, because then you're going to be opening up many different windows. So you just want to click on the most current announcement. Let's go. You don't need books and tools. So at the top of the page up here on the top right, you've got content. So when you click on that, this page opens up right here with all the content that's in the course. And then you have calendar. So the calendar won't, I'll put it on month. It won't show up everything, all the MindTaps assignments. That's why I tell you to check your syllabus every week to see what's due. Okay, let me scroll down. Okay, so these are right here on the 5th. You've got the Keirsey sorter that's due a discussion, and you can access discussions right here. And then you've got the professional and academic speech that's also due. Okay, so now let's go back over here to discussions. So here are the discussions. They're listed. You click on this caret. It's pointing downward. It points upward. Then you click on the discussion, and it opens up the entire assignment for you. And then you can type in your responses. Okay, I've got a rubric if you want to look at the rubric. And so this is a Keirsey sorter, so you can click on here and you can go in and you can take this free sorter, and after a little bit you just say you want the free sorter, it'll say, and then you want to take it, and then it'll send you some general results. Not you don't want to pay for anything. Okay? And based upon that, then you answer the rest of this in an essay format, and you can attach it to this assignment. Okay, you can click, and then you can just attach it here using the paper clip. Okay, or you can cut and paste it in. If you're going to do it in APA style, of course. If you're going to use other sources besides a Keirsey temperament sorter, then you need to have a bibliography. All right? So then let me go back, if I can. All right, so then you've got the grade book. And the grade book for you may look differently than what I have. I have two different views. I've got the item view, and then I've got the student view. Whoops, I don't want to show that. But you can certainly check your grades and see what's going on as far as like anything that you've submitted. If I've given you, which I normally will, if it's like a discussion, or if it's a speech or anything like that, the resume assignment, then I'll automatically fill in the rubric and also give you some feedback on that. So you should read it so that you'll know what it is that you need to do better next time. Okay? So if you scroll down, you go all the way to all of the assignments. The discussion is, for me, is on the bottom of the page. Okay, now messages. This is where, I've got 3 messages. This is where I'll see your messages, and this is also where you can see my messages. And once you get to know each other a little bit more, you can also message each other. Okay? There isn't anything wrong with that. So don't be afraid to do that. Remember to use your netiquette when you're posting. No flaming, no getting down on anybody, no disparaging, nothing like that. So make sure that you abide by those rules. And I expect to see your pictures, because I like putting a face to a name. So do include your profile picture in here so that I can see your name. The analytics is for, I don't know if you see the analytics. You may not, probably not. So the analytics for me is to show how much time you're spending, on each assignment, whether or not you've logged on at all into Blackboard, and because that makes a big difference when you're logging in and you're doing your readings. If you don't have a textbook, then you're doing your readings by logging on, and you're spending a little bit of time on the assignments, and you need to actually log in each week, regardless, because like maybe for one assignment, I may not, for one chapter, I may not have anything to do in it as far as like mind taps or any other assignment, but you still need to click in there and kind of stay in there for a few minutes so that I can see that you're actually attending the class. Okay? So now let's go to content. And so here you have the course syllabus again. Click on that little caret, and there's your syllabus. I print mine. I have it right here. I printed it, and so that I can look at it and check off each item as it passes by. And I also read ahead on my syllabus, and that way I know what to prepare for the following week as far as maybe another lecture, or maybe I want to do a different handout or anything like that. But always look ahead on your syllabus at least a week ahead of time, and it's better to print it out, and then that way you can look at it each day to make sure that you're not falling behind. And you can click on it and it'll show up as a Word document. Okay. And then there's the official course syllabus, which is mandated by the state, all of the requirements, the core requirements, the objectives and goals of the course. And then there's a library help here where you can actually click on it and scroll down, and you get connected to a live librarian. Okay, and then there's the virtual library here, and that's got the catalog for you. And also I included right here tutoring and academic support, so you can click on it and you can actually get online tutoring. Okay, you can click on here and get the online tutoring. And then here's some examples of student videos. I think there's an introduction that I did. I don't know. Hopefully it's still working. Let me see. Yep, there I am. All right, so then let's go up to MindTap readings, activities, assignments, slides, quizzes for the course. So you can click on that caret again, and it's going to gradually start to open up every chapter. Okay. Up to, yeah, it's opening up all the chapters. Up to chapter 14, that's how many are in the book. So then you have technical support, getting started with MindTap. Then day 1, getting started. So you need to finish, it says read your syllabus and personal responsibility statement, then take the syllabus quiz. Buy your text with the code today. You have to have a code in order to access the MindTap's assignments. And then I said, send me a Blackboard course message saying you have done all of the above by Wednesday. Okay. Then you can click on, close that up. Then you can click on chapter 1, because that's what you should be on this week. So once you clicked and opened up chapter 1, this is what's inside chapter 1. You have to scroll down in order to see the very end of the chapter. Okay, so here's your professional speech assignment that's due the 5th. Here's a lecture that I put together. Then this is I think this is one of the readings. Let's see. Yeah, see, it takes you to Cengage. And it's loading. And it's taking you to MindTap. And there's chapter 1. Okay. That video does not work, so don't bother doing it. I didn't list it for chapter 1. Okay, so then you can scroll to the next page, scroll to the next page, and so on and so forth. On this side, you can see your progress. You can go down here and click on this little icon with the silhouette, and you can see your progress. See homework, a study hub. It's in case you want to get together with somebody. The full book, you can click on here and look at the full book. Yeah. View speech video library. I don't have anything there. Glossary of terms. And then this stuff you don't want to mess with. Okay, so then you can just X out of it. Okay. So let me see what else is here. Oh, there's slides for each chapter. Now, if you see a question in the slide, you know, that's just something to reflect on, then you can just reflect on it by yourself. Oh, but if it asks you to do an activity or something, no, don't do those things. Just do what is in the syllabus. So, for example, here's a chapter 1 quiz in MindTap. So you click on it, and again, it's going to take you to Cengage, which is Cengage MindTaps, for you to do the quiz after you read the chapter. Okay? See, it's loading here. And then you just start the assignment, and when you're done, you hit submit. All right, so let's go up here to this assignment. So you need to click on the assignment. This is your first speech assignment. And see how it's going to open up on the left-hand side. It's going to open up a screen that has the actual assignment. What's listed in the syllabus is a very short description of the assignment, and it doesn't have the attachments to it. Like this, these are the 2 attachments, and here's an actual speech. You gotta copy the exact part of it, and then you can paste it up on top in your ribbon and open it up. It's Luke, one of my students I had in the past. And so this is a self-introduction of a professional and academic speech outline, which is the same as a self-introduction. And what you want to do is click on the 3 dots, download the file, click on it, the Word document that opens up, and here it takes you to the self-introduction speech with video instructions. Okay. Let me see. I may have to update this. Video instructions. Let's see. No, I don't. Okay, so it's fine. So tells you, no hats, no gum, no dogs barking, no babies crying, any of that stuff while you keep your hair out of your face. Dress up a little bit. It's better than not, because when you dress up, you're on your toes more. So you look more professional and you sound more professional. So you read through this, then you close it when you're done. You can also print it if you want. And then then you look at the video, and then here is an outline. Again, you click and you download the original file. You open it up, and here's an actual outline that a student did to give you an idea of what to put in your outline, okay? So every speech has an introduction, and then it has the body. It has these transitions, internal summaries and internal previews. So what you just talked about and what you're going to talk about in between each point, and then a conclusion. This one should have like a brake light is what it's called. So it's some word or phrase that lets your audience know that you're at the end of your speech. Okay? And at that point, you don't want to open up any other can of worms. And then you have your 3 elements of your conclusion. And here you have 3 attempts, with the highest grade. And when it's due, September the 5th. And so you want to make sure that you attach the URL, because you're gonna record it in Zoom, and then you're gonna save it, the recording, in YouTube, and you're gonna copy that URL from YouTube, that link, and paste it onto the top of your outline, so that I'll be able to find that URL when I go to grade it. Okay, your speech. So you're gonna put it at the top of your outline, and then you're gonna submit it here in your assignment, and then I'll be able to grade it. Let me see what else I have for you. Okay, so this is how you know. You can see the little chains for it, or it's something that is active, or for you to go to MindTaps. Active in the sense of like a lecture, or taking a poll, or any of those things. Okay, chapter 2. Let me close up chapter 1. Click on chapter. I think your next chapter is chapter 2. So here's a lecture. If I've got, like, it's due April the 10th, just ignore that in the lectures. Okay. Some of them I liked them, so I kept them. So I tried to make them all generic as far as days and times and things like that. So just ignore that stuff. There's a poll in MindTaps, so this will take you to MindTaps. Here starts readings. Here's a video that I posted about leadership styles, which is part of chapter 2. And then here's some slides, and then, oh no, that's the video activity that it has in your syllabus for chapter 2. And then it's got another lecture. And then it has more slides and a quiz. And then here's where I try to do let me see this, click this, the Blackboard collaborative sessions. So I haven't put them together yet, so you can't see them, okay? Because we're talking about working with each other in the workplace and leadership and management style. So that's why I put that, the group collaboration sessions there. Then chapter 3, there's another lecture, another poll. That one could be a reading or a video. Oh no, this is a video right here. I think this is a reading. There's another video activity assignment, and then slides, and then the quiz. You can look at the slides first if you want, before you do this and this, but more importantly, when you click on this, you've got to do the reading first, what it tells you about the scenario for the video, and do your reading in the chapter. and then you'll be able to answer the questions and get them down correctly. Okay? Now, and it continues on, and there's other assignments in Blackboard from Blackboard that are tucked in these chapters. Okay. So one thing that I didn't mention was on chapter, let's see, for week 2, you have your first speech due at the end of week 2, and which is on a Sunday at, I believe, at 11:59. Yes, but you've also got a discussion due, and the discussion isn't showing up in week 2. Okay, that's because it's up here under discussions where I showed you. So just be aware that you need to go into the discussions. I don't think I've figured out yet, or I don't think you can put it in the content portion of the class. Okay, so that's how you navigate the course in a nutshell. I really hope this helped you. And some people, let's see. Oh, when you go into here, you should be able to in the chapter, if you haven't bought the book yet, and you click on chapter 1, it'll take you to Mind Taps, and it should ask you for the code for your book here. Okay, it's a long digit. So then, but see here, it's automatically taking me to the readings because I already have my code. Okay, so if there's if you have any questions, just ask me. Okay, but make sure you keep up with course messages. Make sure you read your announcements, and then read off of your syllabus so that you know when things are happening, and always read at least a week ahead on your syllabus. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing so you don't have to look at that mirroring. So I really hope that this helped, and that's my television and the reflection in the mirror here. So I really hope that this helped you, and if you have any other questions, just let me know. You can send me a course message, or you can text me on my phone if it's really urgent. You can call me, but try not to call me after 8:30. Don't call me at midnight and tell me you want to meet online, because I'm not going to be very happy. Okay, you gotta give me some time to sleep. So I'm on here. I check messages throughout the day about 3 times a day. I also have on my phone, I have Blackboard for instructors on my phone, so I get my messages here too. And so I'm able to answer you throughout the day when I hear my phone go off. I hear it. Sometimes I go outside and then I might not see it right away. I go take a walk in the backyard, or I might run to the store or something, so I may not, for some reason, hear my phone go off. But for the most part, I do try to answer you as quickly as possible. If you want to meet with me live during my office hours, I'm going to be live. So that is on when? Tuesdays and Thursdays? I had to get used to my office hours. From 7 to 7:30, And like I say, if you want to meet with me live, you can meet with me live then, and I'll be happy to answer any questions. Just write down the questions ahead of time so that we save time. And if you think it might be something that may take up a longer amount of time than say 5 minutes, then schedule an appointment with me through course messages or text me. It's better with text messages that you want to set up an appointment to go over some things with me that'll take longer than the 5 minute time frame. And I'll be happy to meet with you. Normally the evenings are best, but I am available. Usually the afternoons are best, like after 2 is best to meet with me. And just give me a little bit of notice, like at least the day before, so that I'll know that I need to meet with you. So I wish you much luck in this class, and I hope this helped. Thank you. Bye bye.